Hey, this is my shitty bookshelf. Hi, okay. Come in. Come in. Oh man. Hello. If you don't know me, my name is Madeline, and I read a lot of books. And today, we are going to be reorganizing my really, really bad bookshelves. I have this small bookshelf in here, a tall bookshelf in the other room, and then I have a few books sitting under our TV. And it just looks really crazy right now, so I want to redo them. And there will also be a tour at the end of this video once I'm done with everything. So first off, I'm just gonna, I guess, explain everything. Right now, there's clothes at the top of this because I have a lot of clothes and I'm out of room for clothes. These are all books that I've read also. I have a separate TBR cart for all the books that I have not read yet. So the first shelf is all my Colleen Hoover books that I've read, 2 Hannah Grace books, Lauren Asher books that I have, Abby Jimenez books that I have. I have already read Yours Truly, but I had the Book of the Month version and I didn't really like that because it didn't match the rest of them, and the Friend Zone I hated, so I donated that one. But the rest of them absolutely love and adore. So this is a bunch of just like some of my favorite romance series, but I also have a bunch of series and romances in the other room too, so it doesn't really make sense. Oh, and on the end I have this Lego Up thing that my boyfriend's mom got me for Christmas. And then this shelf down here is a bunch of random books. I have a Binding 13 book that I've annotated, my annotated one, and I have 2 other copies just in the other room. So they're not even together, which is a problem. Most of them are all romance. There's like the Song of Achilles, which is, I guess, romance. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna is fiction. And then down here on the bottom shelf, I think I want to make this my Sarah J Maas shelf. But right now, the only Sarah J Maas I have is half of the Throne of Glass series because I'm still reading it, 3 Stephanie Garber books, Dance of Thieves duology, and then the first book in the Mortal Instruments series because I'm still reading it. But oh, and there's this little squishmallow that I got for my graduation. I haven't decided if I'm gonna make this all fantasy and the other one like all romance or what. I don't know, but it just needs fixed. It's unappealing to look at. This top shelf isn't that bad. So in the other room, on the TV stand, I have all my Emily Henry books, then my Boys of Tommen series, minus this one Lonely Binding 13, and then on my big bookshelf, the top shelf has ACOTAR, a bunch of Elle Kennedy, and Ali Hazelwood. And also on this bookshelf, by the way, there's just random shit everywhere. There's nail polish, there's deodorant. The second shelf is a bunch of random books that don't go together at all, but they're in alphabetical order. The third shelf has all of my hardcovers and then my UK editions of Magnolia Parks that are annotated. I also have 2 of the new releases of the Magnolia Parks covers. I have just the first one and Into the Dark. I keep saying I'm gonna buy the rest, but I keep buying other books instead. And then the third shelf is like all my mysteries, I guess. I don't read a lot of thrillers or mysteries, but they all look nice together, so. And then I have a bunch of vinyl, which is also kind of chaotic, and I'm just out of space in my other record holder, so. And then the bottom shelf, there are books there, but you just can't tell. We're gonna fix that, but first what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring all of my books in here. So it's gonna take a while. Give me a minute, I'll be right back.
There he is.
Where? Oh, hi! He was in the intro. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, 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 happy. Stop wasting the memory card! Oh. Here are all my books. I'm gonna try and organize them by genre. I'm gonna organize them by genre. Okay, so I have my hardbacks. This is all a big pile of fantasy, you can't really see. I have a stack of fiction. I think what I'm gonna do is start with this bottom shelf because I know what I wanna do. I'm gonna put my Sarah J Maas books down there. I think I'm gonna put Fourth Wing down there. I fit like one more. I'm gonna put my Invisible Life of Addie LaRue down there. Look at that. Oops, it's fine. Everything's fine. I think I'm gonna take this shelf and get rid of it and put my Elle Kennedy books on here. Then I'll put all my Ali Hazelwood. This is a mess. Sarah Adams. Actually, I think I'm gonna put Sarah Adams up here. I think this is gonna come out. And I'll put Lucy Score. I'll put the first book in the Twisted series here, because I'm still reading it, unfortunately, even though I hate it. I think Magnolia Parts is gonna be right here, because I'm in here a lot and I wanna see them all the time, so. And I'll put these on top. I'm gonna just put some standalone romances in here, or romances that are in series that I haven't finished yet, just to fill up some space. I'm gonna put Carly Fortune up here. Here's my other, god damn it. This is looking pretty good. Now we need to venture into the office to go through and figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of these, because this is bad.
Yeah.
This is the new and improved bookshelf. I'm very sweaty, it's very hot with this light in here, so I'm gonna make this quick. Starting off with the top shelf, I kept my Shatter Me series up here because it's like a box set. I got it for 30 bucks on Depop. Isn't that amazing? And then the novellas are right next to it. And then I have just a few mixed matched mystery thrillers and Belladonna, which is a fantasy, and then The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, which is like a fantasy but also like a mystery. 2 mysteries, a little stack of some of my favorite thrillers, and then I have this little guy. He is a snapping beetle that my boyfriend's sister crocheted for me. I would love to get into crocheting, but this is the only thing that I've ever crocheted, and it took me a very long time to do. And also this little Cats versus Pickle guy is up there, so I like the way that it looks a lot, much better. This first shelf, I have a picture of my boyfriend playing Madden. I have a Polaroid camera, and I just need to get more film because I want to fill up like all of these with pictures and just make it more chaotic and look worse and look crazier. So that's just what I do, make things look worse. But on this first shelf, at the top I have a bunch of little crocheted things, like my boyfriend's mom crocheted me this star. I have a bunch of these frogs that have butts. Aren't they cute? And then this little cat. I have my special edition version of Ruthless Vows, which I love and cherish. Divine Harvest and Ruthless Vows. All of my Stephanie Garber books that I have. Then I have Days of Vow duology, Serpent and Dove trilogy. I still need to read the last one. And then I have my Holly Black books and The Grace Year. I love that book so much. So it deserved to be on this shelf and not up there. This has a little bit more extra stuff. I'm going to use this as a pointer. This is an electric lighter. I hate the sound it makes, but we're going to use it as a little pointer, okay? So over here, we have my upside down tarot cards, deck of Stranger Things cards that I got in Vegas. Then I have this little crystal. I don't know what it does. It's a cloud. My boyfriend's name is Storm, so like storm cloud. First, we have City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I just started reading all of Cassandra Clare's books. That's the only one I haven't finished yet, so don't know what I'm going to do when I have all of her books, and she's going to need a whole shelf. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Then I have The Hunger Games and The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Is she coming out with another book for this series? No offense, but dare I say let it die. Maybe I'm just being way too mean on purpose, but then I have The Fifth Wave. There's a third book called The Last Star, and I want to read it, but I need to find it in paperback. I have all of my Jennifer Lynn Barnes books. Then I have my Holly Jackson books, which is just the Good Girls from Guide to Murder series. The Midnight Library up here, Sideways, and The Song of Achilles Sideways. I'm sorry if you hate when books are like sideways on top of stuff. I don't really care. I like it how it looks, honestly, so I'm sorry if that irks you. It's my bookshelf, so thankfully you don't have to look at it all the time. And also on the side I have an Aries candle. I'm an Aries if you couldn't tell. And then I have a Storm candle. My boyfriend's name is Storm, and it smells amazing. And on top of the Storm candle I have a bunch of little things. I love little stuff. Then we're gonna move down here to one of my favorite shelves, a romance shelf with a lot of series. So I have all my Emily Henry books. I still need to get the paperback Happy Place. I want all the UK covers of all her books. So need to get those. Don't know where they're gonna go when I get them. Then I have the Boys of Tommen series. I have all of the books in the US Ombre covers, but I still need to read Redeeming 6 and Taming 7. And then I have Binding 13 and Keeping 13 in the original indie covers, but I still need to somehow find Redeeming and Saving 6. These are the UK covers. These are my favorite covers of all the books, but I'm gonna get all of these and then annotate these specifically. I've already done one, and I'm working on Keeping 13 right now. Once I get all of those, I don't know where they're gonna go. Next, we have just a few series that just fit, you know. Both of my Alyssa Sussman books. Then I have my Taylor Jenkins Reid's books. I know those are technically not like romance books, but they match the vibe. Love and Gelato. I have Love and Olives. Still need to read it. It's 500 pages. It's a thick book. Don't know where it's gonna go here. My Catherine Center books. I want to read the rest of her books on her backlist and they'll also go here. Then I have You Again and Tomorrow, which are two Book of the Month books. I honestly would much rather get the paperbacks of them because I think I'm a paperback person, but I annotated those, so I'm not getting rid of them. Then I have just some random books that fit up here. One more shelf in here. Oh, in the bottom shelf. So ignore this. So down here, this is just great. I have a bunch of random books. I put the two hardbacks that are tall over here. Stuff just fell, just ignore it. And then the rest are all just alphabetically organized.
Do you know that tree houses aren't real?
Tree houses?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yes, they are. You've never been in one? And then the bottom, I'm talking to them, not you. By them, I mean the 4 people that subscribe to me, because I'm one of them. And then I have a bunch of random shit and all of my vinyl that don't fit over here. Half of them are Blackbird vinyl, but that's okay. And then down there, I'm not getting down there to show you. You will see it in the B-roll clip. I have a bunch of self-help books and then 3 books that just randomly just look nice, like on a coffee table.
This thing is cool.
Yeah, it's an electric lighter. But yeah, that's everything that's in here, all my books. And now we're gonna talk about these. These clothes are going to be evicted, just not right now, because I don't know where to put them, and I'm lazy, and I'm tired. This is mainly 2 shelves of romance in my fantasy section of Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros. So the top shelf, it basically stayed the same since the beginning. My Colleen Hoover books, Hannah Grace, Lauren Asher, Abby Mendez, and then I also added my Lucy Score books, and then my only Anna Huang book at the top, laying sideways. My 2 Carly Fortune books, I still need to read her new one that came out this year. All of my Sarah Adams books, I also need to read her new book that came out this year. And then the second shelf, I have all of my Elle Kennedy books. I have the Off-Campus series in the new covers with blue sprayed edges. And then on top I have the regular covers. I'm actually annotating these ones. I annotated the score. I did not annotate the mistake or the deal because I just wasn't annotating them yet, so I'll have to either reread it or just go on the Kindle app and steal annotations, I guess. I don't know. And then I'm working on getting the Brer U books in the blue sprayed edges. I have the Play and the Dare. I still need the first 2. Then I have my Allie Hazelwood books. I just organized them in the way that I read them. I have all of them annotated except for Check and Mate. I think Check and Mate is my least favorite, even though Bride kind of scarred me. Then I have the first book in the Addicted series. I have the next book and I'm going to read the whole series. Don't know where they're gonna go, but that's not my problem right now. Then I have Mile High. I need to read the rest of the Windy City series because although that book wasn't my favorite, I know I'm gonna love the rest of the books. And a new one literally just came out like 2 days ago. And then I have my only Christina Lauren book, Love in Other Words. Then I have my lovely Magnolia Parks books. I love them so much. All of the UK covers are fully annotated just from the first time I read them. And then I have 2 of the new covers, like I said earlier, and I want to reread them because I will be rereading this whole series. And I'm gonna annotate them with colored tabs like when Magnolia is describing her outfits or stuff I find cute or stuff that I hate when they do stupid shit. And then the final shelf of this whole video is going to be my Sarah J. Maas shelf, but for the moment, half of the Throne of Glass series. I am currently trying to finish that series right now. I'm on Queen of Shadows. Then I have my ACOTAR series, which is fully annotated. I still need to get to the Crescent City series. I think that's what it's called. And then I have my Fourth Wing books. I forget what the name of that series is. I have my holiday exclusive of Fourth Wing. That's one of my favorite books ever, even though that might be a hot take, I don't know. I have my original copy that I annotated, Iron Flame, which has the black sprayed edges, and I also annotated, even though it wasn't my favorite. And then I randomly just have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue because I love this book so much. I annotated it a lot. Thank you all so much for watching my second video on this channel. If you want, you can check out the last video that I made when I first got that black bookshelf. I had so much space on that bookshelf and now I'm just extremely outnumbered by books, but I love them so much. So appreciate you guys for watching again. Thank you so much. Let me know down below if you have any critiques or anything you like about my bookshelves. If you want to find me other places on the internet, the links will be in the description. If you have a book channel, let me know. Comment below. I'll subscribe to you. You can subscribe to me. That's all I have. I'm gonna go relax and admire my bookshelves while I read Queen of Shadows. Bye! I hate when I end videos like that, but it's fine.